What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Dre the Brew Daniels, and welcome to an episode of Brutal Rant. So today we're going to be continuing our underrated series. Before I introduce this character, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like giving up? Oof. Now, right when I said it out loud, I felt my heart sink. But yeah, so no doubt at some point or another in your life you have. So we're gonna be diving into a character that, in all accounts and purposes, should have gave up years ago but didn't. And we're gonna be talking about Ash Ketchum. That's right, Ash Ketchum from Pokemon series. Now, you might be asking yourself, why in the world are we talking about Ash Ketchum? How is he underrated? Well, him as a character, of course, is world renowned. We know that. But his journey itself has definitely gone under the radar. And that's what we're going to talk about today. About how he never gave up despite a whole lot of challenges. Now, what the heck am I talking about? So, first of all, for those that don't know who Ash Ketchum is, I don't know how you wouldn't. He is the main protagonist of the Pokemon cartoon and the beginning of the video games. He was always the sprite for all the characters and everything, and yeah, he's always the character that you use in the games. Before the new ones, you can make your own character, blah blah blah. So throughout his Pokemon journey, he has his quest to becoming the Pokemon master. But in order to do that, you have to catch Pokemon and stuff like that, but then you also have to win the tournaments. And that's where things get a little rough for our boy. He lost so many tournaments in heartbreaking fashion, and then like every episode when you see his heart being broken, it's like, oh man, the poor guy. You feel bad for him because we're on his journey and we see him fail. And so when the first time we see it, like, hey, you know what, that's character development. He tried his best but just wasn't quite good enough. Then when you see it again and again and again, you have to start thinking to yourself, like, man, you might need to just throw in the towel, bro. It's getting dark. But despite all his losses, he just pick himself up and go back and start training again and try to overcome the issues he did before. But the numbers of losses they started piling up were getting to be astronomical in these tournaments throughout all the land. So for those that don't know or understand how the tournaments work, there's brackets and all that other great stuff, and then it determines who the champion is. So I've taken the time to pull a little thing together showing all of Ash's losses, and it's pretty brutal. So we have the Kanto one. He was top 16, lost. Johto, he was top 8, lost. Hoenn, he was top 8 once again, lost. Sinnoh, he was top 4. Psh, guess what? Lost. And Unova, top 8, lost. And Kalos, he was the runner-up. He got to the very final and then lost again. Just loss after loss after loss after loss. But then it happened. In the Alola region, for the first time, he reached the top of the mountain. He finally got the dub. The dub he's been chasing for, as you see, years. Of course, he doesn't age because it's a cartoon, but but we watching the journey. We've been there since 1999 watching him lose over and over and over and over again. It took him 20 years to actually get the first win he ever had. Well, if you count the Orange Islands, but nobody really counts that because it's not a regional win. But it took that long for him to get a win, despite the fact he suffered so much hardship. Look at that face. Look at that joy. Look at that joy he experienced. No doubt, when any of us deal with this type of losing streak, it can take a toll. Definitely take a toll on us. But perseverance is always one hard to cultivate. But it's also the only way you can get a win if all you do is lose. And right now I'm in the point in my life where I feel like I'm doing a lot of losing. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of at a breaking point to where I want to quit. Well, quit on everything, pretty much. Um, but I'm not letting myself quit on everything. I'm not letting myself do that. I'm looking at Ash Ketchum here, and this dude lost in every single region, but still persevered to try to get a dub. And that is, it's a way inspiring and encouraging for me to try to pick myself back up by my bootstraps and keep pushing forward and not quit on life. And I think maybe at one point or another you can appreciate that lesson as well. But that's all I got for today. What do you think about Ash Ketchum? Do you think he's an underrated character? Do you think that his journey should be talked about more? Do you think he deserves more recognition for the kind of story arc he has? Let me know in the comment section below. So that's all I got for today. I really appreciate you guys' time and listening to me rant and vent a bit. Trust me, this helps me get through the day. Make no mistake about that. So follow me on all those dope social media platforms you see over there at TheBrute00 on everything. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the vid. You guys have been awesome, and I will catch you all next time. Also, if you want to support my channel, check out spinwiz.com or download the Spinwiz app and check out my comic series Trouble. It was written with a lot of love, and it was definitely my favorite comic series to write. I've also written it in English and in Spanish, so whatever floats your boat, I got it for you. Thanks again, and check it out.